time, and that's ramping up right around the corner here for Christmas. So anyhow, be careful. I came across this about food and about how America loves food. And you know what else it loves? Throwing perfectly good food in the trash. And they say it's a $1 billion nationwide problem. Now, I hate throwing stuff away. Now, you know, you don't want to throw stuff away, so you have good intentions. You put it into the refrigerator, and what happens? It goes bad 2-3 days later, but you had good intentions. But for Thanksgiving, there's so many things that you can do. You can make a stew, you can make soup, you can make sandwiches, but you got to do it right away. It just points out a very sad point that there's millions in this country, sad to say, not just outside our country, but in our country, that 1 in 6 people in America are not sure where their next meal is coming from. 1 in 6. So if you know that and you have that information, no one wants an apple that has a bruise in it, right? That same attitude is prevalent in American homes. They say despite the fact that people know 1 in 6 people in America are hungry and they don't know where they're going to get their next meal. It's just a reminder, folks, we live in the land of plenty. And not everybody's so blessed to be able to have that luxury of throwing food away. And I know restaurants do it, buffets do it, grocery stores do it. Doesn't make it right. It's just, I think it's our perspective individually towards our own food supply in our own homes that we could be better stewards, maybe making less. Some people make more than they should. Now, I have a little confession. I made way too, I do it every year. And I need to really stop it. But I don't want to have, it's the worst thing you can do is have not enough potatoes. And it must have been 1 year, I don't know, what year was that I just did not have enough potatoes. But I must have made enough potatoes for 40 people. It was one large bag of russet potatoes. And I had, when I was making them, I had to separate them in 2 vats. It was crazy. So we're going to be eating, some potatoes for several nights. I think we're going to be able to give away some of it, so it doesn't go to waste. But they're excellent. Everybody loves my potato. The cream cheese. I use Smart Balance. Okay, a little garlic, lots of pepper, a little salt for tasting, sea salt, and but a little milk, make it creamy and fluffy and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I hook it up. It's nice. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it's made with a lot of love. And anyhow, something to think about, in your own refrigerator as you're kind of sifting through things, is to try to make it more a point to do something with those leftovers opposed to feeding them to the trash can. Now, some of you, and it's a good thing if you have giant dogs that don't have stomachs that, get weak. And some dogs, man, they have iron stomachs like some people do, where you can just feed them all those leftovers that you just can't eat, and then they eat it. That's a good thing. Or maybe you have some pigs outside, and then you can feed that if you have a farm. But it's either between the two, unless you just cut back on eating. And I guess they say don't buy any more food until you eat your leftovers. Probably real quickly people would do that. That was another suggestion from actually a listener. Just email me. Thanks. Todd is his name, right, from Philadelphia? Todd from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thanks for tuning in. Listen, thank you, all of you, for your Thanksgiving greetings. I really appreciate it. I received about 95 cards in the mail at my 3140 West Kennedy Boulevard, Tampa, Florida, Suite K address in Tampa. I am overwhelmed with the amount of cards that I got this year. Thank you for all of my listener friends across the country. That is incredible. Not everybody can give a card, and not everybody thinks I need a card, but that is one of the biggest, and it's not even Christmas time. That's crazy. And I did get a lot of online, too, but physical cards in the mail with, I was brought to tears. I'm like, this is crazy. They had to give me a huge stack that came in, from the inner office. What they do is they collect it in the back, and then they bring it to my studio. And I was like, what's that? That's got to be from somebody else. So it was a real surprise. So thank you. God works in mysterious ways, and I appreciate that. We're listener supported, and I tell you, it does encourage me when, just a simple card, a simple thought, a simple greeting, sharing with me some thoughts or whatever we're talking about what you're going through. I like to hear from my listeners. You're all friends, and this is your radio show, folks. It's listener supported 100%. We do this for you, and we're on the air across America growing, and we're planning on doing a lot more of this broadcast across the country in 2018 as we pursue more radio stations. But as we do that, we're going to ask for your help in reaching that. And it's year end, and people look at ways that they can contribute, to worthwhile causes. But, our focus here on the broadcast is to educate, enlighten. We're not here to entertain you 24 hours a day, though sometimes that is some of the ingredients. But we are real, transparent, and we love America, and there's no fake news here. And we always say a daily infusion of common sense, but it's all of those things mixed together with a lot of love each and every single day to bring you some of the most important news headlines in the country and around the world, where it's not puffed up, it's not exaggerated, it's just brought to you where you can lament on it, you can talk about it intelligently, know the facts of what's going on, and have a human element to it, a human touch to it. A lot of people, they'll just read a headline, they'll see a clip digitally, and it just doesn't quite translate the same. And to me, a good news broadcast is okay, but a good talk show with somebody that actually, takes a moment to kind of chew on the story a little bit, think about it a little bit, and then present it to its listeners. And that's, what we do. We put a lot of heart, put a lot of thought into it. And we're not here to soup everything up, which a lot of radio shows do that. We just do it to, again, make it worthwhile for you to listen to. So anyhow, I can't say how happy I am to have received all these cards in the mail. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you very, very much. It's been a great journey, man. Taking over the radio show 3 years ago, just making it my own, and now you guys confirm everything that I've known. It is my show. And thank you very, very much. Wow, I'm blown away. All right, get a tissue. Can you give me a tissue? All right, yeah, I need a tissue today. You guys are insane. Stop it. And yeah, and online too, for those that wish me a happy Thanksgiving. It's not just the cards, but just the thought, the gesture. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, America, to all my friends and my new friends that are listening today. We always get new listeners during the holidays that picked it up. Our website, forthepeopleshow.com. I thought you'd never ask. We'll be back with more For the People right after this.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American heritage. As the song says, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles, those hawk-eyed Tennessee and Kentucky riflemen. Sir Edward Pakenham had planned to invade New Orleans, but General Andrew Jackson had other ideas. In early January 1815, the British mounted 2 suicidal frontal attacks in packed close formation. The American rifles opened up, and after the smoke dissipated in the humid Louisiana air, the southern sun revealed 20 dead Americans and 2,000 dead redcoats. This has been Don Keyes with a Gunsmoke-obscured Battle of New Orleans, a great American victory in your American heritage.
Tune in for Your American Heritage Monday through Friday right here on this station for Your American Heritage, brought to you by For the People.
Critics are raving. Murder on the Orient Express is spectacular, with a cast of suspects each better than the next, and a twist ending that will keep audiences guessing. Murder on the Orient Express, rated PG-13.
We asked our customers, why is Consumer Cellular your choice in wireless?
Consumer Cellular helps me save money. It's simple and easy.
It is reliable.
I like the fact that there are no contracts.
By moving to Consumer Cellular, my cost is 50% less than it was.
They fit the plan to you.
I have everything I want with Consumer Cellular.
Their customer service is fabulous.
Customers are their number one priority.
I really feel like they take care of me.
We're proud to have received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 3 times in a row.
We really appreciate the AARP discount.
AARP members get exclusive discounts.
It's easy to switch. You could use your own phone and you could use your own number. Wild horses wouldn't drag me away from Consumer Cellular.
Go with Consumer Cellular.
You're going to save a lot of money.
Now, for a limited time, get a $20 credit on any new line of service. Call 1-800-918-4704. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug, featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo, with Keith Allen, on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any hot beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And enjoy.
It's 6 a.m. 40 million Americans are waking up to a Gillette shave. And at our factory in Boston, 1,200 workers are starting their day building on over 100 years of heritage, craftsmanship, and innovation. Today, we're bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day, putting money back in the pockets of millions of Americans. As one of those workers, I'm proud to bring you Gillette quality for less, because nobody can beat the men and women of Gillette. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Still running on carbs from Thanksgiving. Hello, Keith Allen. We're back here on a Friday. As some people have called it, Black Friday. Shopping and more shopping. Mike Hughes. Have you heard that name? Well, he's recently come to believe, for whatever reason, he believes that the earth is flat. I'm serious. He plans to launch a self-made, self-manned rocket that's going to go 1,800 feet into the Mojave Desert sky this Saturday as part of a quest to photograph the Earth and to find out if the Earth indeed is flat. The rocket's going to travel 500 miles per hour up about a mile above the California desert. And Hughes previously traveled a quarter of a mile over the Wilkins